Good morning, everybody. I just did a video on how many of you are going through breakthroughs. You're having two, three, four, five answers to prayers that are starting to percolate around you, and you can see that God is moving in your life right now. He is moving in your life, and He is bringing answers to prayers that maybe you've been praying for 10 years. He's bringing them. Okay, this is a very exciting time for whomever this word applies to, and I am applauding um, the birds who have pursued and endured, and God is now bringing back what the enemy has stolen to you. So this is like a pinnacle of life. Okay, for me, I don't know, going back to childhood years. Okay, but in a more pointed sense, it's a pinnacle today of what began, well, last June when I started doing videos, but years before then, when I started to notice things in the family that were like wrong, like what's happening, what is going on? Okay, so those cries to God are being answered in this hour. And if this isn't happening to you, it will. Don't give up. Keep pursuing God in prayer. Keep pursuing fasting. These things are all going to be returned to you. Everything that you are going to God for and much more is going to be coming to you. I just want to say that this is also a thing happening today. God may be asking you today, birds, to do something that requires a lot of trust. And this is a deeper, okay, level of trust than you were really wanting to do right about now. So this is, I hear the word sacrifice, okay? God may be asking you to sacrifice something right now. But this is what He told me. If I sacrifice that thing, I will not only get an answer to a prayer that I really need, but it's also going to free up a door to something else that I've really been asking Him for. So, I want to pray right now that God will give us courage to do this sacrifice, this deep dive, jump off a cliff of faith. This is a scary thing for whomever I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to me too. Um, and we are going to put our trust in God. We are going to believe that God is our keeper. Yes, it may look like you're doing something foolish. Other people would say, what? Right? Do we live for other people's thoughts, opinions on how we roll? No, we don't. So, but you yourself, I am looking at it like, I'm looking at it like it's crazy. Okay. But if this applies to you, I want you to think back. God may have given you a prophecy about this huge leap that God is asking you to make right now. He made, for me, the prophecy regarding this leap was 3 years ago. So think back, you all, get in the presence of God and ask God to bring memory back to you regarding anything that was prophesied to you about this leap of faith that He is asking you to do. Remember, our obedience is always attached to future blessings, future items, future promotions, future opportunities. And what I'm believing and hearing is that if we obey promptly, because Nichelle's one to, wait forever to obey, not good. But if we obey promptly, we're getting another test. We're getting another, God's circling back around to say, are you going to obey me promptly? If we do, I believe that there is benefit in the immediate, and there's going to be a future benefit. Also, I wanted to say, you guys, the Save America Act is being debated in the Senate in the U.S. This is simply, Alignment with our U.S. Constitution, which states U.S. citizens are the only people allowed to vote. Okay? You can't get on a plane without an accurate form of identification. Can't buy a bear. You can't, you, you know what I'm saying? So why would we not require valid current ID to vote? I really do believe that people of dark skin are just as capable of getting an ID as anybody else. I really do believe a woman who changes her name and gets married can figure out how to update her ID for getting on a flight as well as voting. So please contact your senators. Just Google it. The phone number will pop right up. And just call, and it takes 2 minutes. I did it the other day. I called both U.S. senators in my state, and it took me like literally 4 minutes to get both calls done. So please do that. If we allow people who are illegally here to vote, it totally dilutes the vote of the actual citizen. That's not right, you guys. Anybody who comes here illegally should just go ahead and do the right thing and become a legal citizen. Do it right. Do it right. Right? My grandparents, my grandfather was an immigrant, so I'm not anti-immigrant, but I'm into obeying the laws, and I'm really into the U.S. Constitution. Okay, you guys, have a great day. Please call your senators. Take care. I'll see you on another one.